little food, hardly any electricity, and not much hope. But you wouldn't think so, looking at these children. The city of Saida lies south of Beirut. This building, initially intended to be a university, now houses hundreds of Syrian families. This camp in Beirut, set up in 1948 to accommodate Palestinians, is now home to 50,000 refugees. Makeshift overhead electricity and water supply cables hover dangerously close to the ground.
So they give them 1 day on, 1 day off. They give it for 2 days.
With food scarce, a local aid agency has set up a bread distribution centre in the middle of the camp. Eastern Lebanon is mountainous. The rough terrain in this camp makes it difficult for aid to reach the Syrians who have been living here for nearly 3 years. But some aid agencies are still managing to get through.
The Syrians who have come here, they don't have work, they have very little to do, they have no money, and it's still the basic requirement for food is very, very important. Sometimes the bread we're distributing is the only thing they will eat, with some vegetables during the day.
Despite the terror from which they have fled, the Syrians here still harbour the hope of one day returning to their homes.
We need from all world to help us. We want to go back to our house in Syria. This the first washing to go back to our house.
Just over these hills behind me is the Syrian border. This refugee camp here in Ersel is less than 2 kilometres from the front. Before the war, it had a population of around 50,000 people. That's now escalated to over 150,000. All these people want is to be able to return to their homes, but for the foreseeable future, that's unlikely to happen. But for now, the focus for them will be on surviving the harsh winter in the mountains. Aengus Cox, RTE News, Lebanon.